channel. My name's Megan, just in case you don't know me already, and I'm back with another exciting video. I'm going to be doing part 2 of the I Heart Revolution Disney collection, and today I'm going to be reviewing Cinderella. I've already reviewed the entire Beauty and the Beast collection, so I'll leave that linked down below up in the cards for you to watch after this video. This is what the collection looks like, and just like in my Beauty and the Beast review, I picked up the palette, eyelashes, the single highlighter and the lip topper. So I'm going to start off by swatching and then I'll put it on my face. And if you're new here, welcome. I'd love it if you considered hitting that subscribe button, and let's get into the video. So this is what the face palette looks like. It's the exact same packaging as the others in the collection, except this is blue, and obviously it says Cinderella with the picture of Cinderella, and then on the back is all your ingredients as well, and it's cruelty free as well, which is great. Opening it up, it's exactly the same, so we can throw away the box. Just like the other palettes, it also opens up like a book, and then this is what it looks like on the other side. This is what the palette looks like. You have your 3 blushes on this side, you have your 3 highlighters right here, and then you have your 18 pan eyeshadow palette on this side. How beautiful does this palette look? Just like the Beauty and the Beast one, this one looks just as beautiful. Already I love the colour story, so I'm so excited to use that. So I think I'll just start off by swatching the blushes. So we've got A Dream is a Wish, we've got Waltz, and we've got Happily Ever After. A Dream is a Wish, we've got Waltz, and we've got Happily Ever After. These are what the 3 blushes look like. I think it's a really good mix. Like with a light hand I could get away with these shades, and this is probably like a true pinky pink blush. I really like them. I feel like I'd use all 3 of those, which is great. So next we've got Bippity Boppity and Boo, which are the 3 highlighters in the palette. Don't worry, I won't put you through the singing like I did with the Beauty and the Beast one. How embarrassing. Give them a swatch. Then we've got Bibbidi, we've got Bobbidi, and we've got Boo. And that's what the highlighters in the palette look like. Again, they're not super foily like Revolution's formula usually is, but I really like the shades of them. So before I swatch the eyeshadow palette, I'm actually going to swatch the single highlighter because I'm curious to see what that's like compared to the ones in the palette. This is exactly what I did with the Beauty and the Beast one, so I'm kind of going with the same kind of layout. I Heart Revolution supposed to be for like kids, but you cannot get in any packaging. Well, it's aimed at kids, not for kids. So this is what the single highlighter looks like outside of the packaging, and then it opens up with this little magnet here, and then it says just before midnight, and it's a heart pan of highlighter, which is really cute. Packaging's beautiful, but it is bulky and it is bigger than like my little Huda palette, so just bear that in mind. Let's give it a swatch. Now I found the Beauty and the Beast one to be really powdery. Wasn't a massive fan of it at all, but I'm curious to see how this swatches. Again, this is really powdery. I'm hoping that picks up. Okay, let's swatch it next to these. I actually think that swatch is a lot better. It has got that pink shift to it, which I kind of like in a highlighter. I would have expected like an icy white one to be in a Cinderella palette, but I'd use a pink one anyway, so pink's fine. Pink's always fine. Doesn't feel like my favourite kind of formula to swatch, but we can try it on the face. Now I'm going to move on to swatching the eyeshadow palette. So the first shade in the palette is called Daydream. The next shade in the palette is called Ballroom. And then we've got the shade Ghost. Then we've got the shade Bruno, the shade Pumpkin, Lucifer. I've got the shade Fairy Godmother, Tremaine, and Anastasia. And this is what the first 3 rows look like. I love this shade Fairy Godmother. I know probably people don't like that, but I really like that. And these blues are beautiful. This is the shade Drizella. This is the shade Glass Slipper. Now that was quite a crumbly, kind of squishier formula. And we've got the shade Midnight. Those are beautiful shades. We've got Jack, we've got Miracles, and we've got Royal, which is like a proper like royal blue. We've got the shade Prince Charming, which is a matte white. We've got the shade Cinders, and the final shade in the palette's called Nightingale. That's what the final 3 rows look like. After swatching everything in the palette, I think I'm gonna have to do a blue look because it's Cinderella, and when I think of Cinderella, I think of blue and I think of silver. I'm stressing because I don't do blue. I don't do blue looks. I never do blue looks. Blue is like in your face. Saying that though, I have had loads of compliments when I go out in a blue look.
So maybe I should do blue now. Blue more. Let me know what you think later on in the video.
I don't know, it's just messy, isn't it? It's a messy colour. Pink's not a messy colour, blue's messy. This is why I don't do blue. I don't do blue. Also in the collection is a Cinderella lip topper, and it's in the same kind of packaging, and it's this like icy white kind of shade with the Cinderella on it and a little pumpkin. The exact same packaging as the others in the collection, so I'm excited to see what that looks like because I was really impressed with the Belle one. It's a lot more sheer and a lot more glittery, so that's what that one looks like. Gonna be pretty over the top of a lipstick, that one, or maybe on its own, and it smells just like this one. This one's really sweet. So just putting my clips in my hair there. I have blue on my head already. Another reason why I don't do blue. I just don't do blue. Blue is too messy. I have to get that off like straight away because like it'll just stain otherwise. Because that's what blue does. Stains everywhere, messy. Enough. Look, just open my palette there and there's blue already in my highlighter. I'm stuck as to which blusher to use. Like, oh, I think I might use this on one side and this on the other side, but this one I feel like is going to be the like underrated one, so that one's also tempting me. I think I'm going to go with the top one on this side and the bottom one on this side. So I'm taking the shade A Dream Is a Wish and I'm taking it on that Revolution F105 brush because that's what I used in my last video. That's really nice. It's added like a really pink kind of colour to my face. Yeah, I'd wear that. I quite like that. It's quite nice. Now I'm going to take the shade Happily Ever After and apply that my other cheek. I think I actually prefer this side to this side. I think it's just a tiny bit deep for me. Either that or I went just a little bit too heavy. Maybe I put a bit of that shade Waltz on my nose. See, should have gone with this colour. It's nice. Blush is done, so now I'm going to move on to highlighter, and I'm going to take the single highlighter. I'm going to do exactly what I did in my other video. I'm going to use the fan brush. Oh, it is really crumbly with the fan brush again. Like, I might see if I can show you. going to give it a go. Oh my god, it's so pink. It is really pink. Ooh. Oh, it is really, really pink. And I love pink, but this is pink. So I'm going to try with my e.l.f. highlighter brush on the other cheek. Just getting some in there, tapping it off. I wasn't expecting it to be this pink. I thought it would be more like icy with like a little bit of a pink, but this I could use as an eyeshadow. This is that kind of pink. It's so nice in the inner corner for like a pink look, but we're not doing a pink look today. We're doing blue. Not sure. Let's try this because I didn't do this in the other video, so. Oh, it's so pink. I hope this is coming off on camera because it's so pink. Yeah, that's pink. If you don't like pink, you won't like this at all. Still not my favourite. I do like it more than the Belle one. Honestly, I think if they did a restock on the collection, which I don't know if they are, I'd probably skip on the single highlighters and just stick to the highlighters in the palette. Personal opinion. Unless you want super, super pink kind of highlighter in your collection. But yeah, I think we should just dive into the palette. I'm going to prime my eyes. I'm going to use the Revolution Ultimate Eye Base in the shade Light to prime my eyes. I'm thinking that I might give a halo eye a go, but I don't normally like doing halo eyes on myself because I just don't think that they look right on me, but
I'm gonna give it a go. We'll give it a go.
we're trying blue. We're trying a halo eye, so
We'll see how it goes.
So I think I'm going to be brave and I'm going to take the shade Midnight to start off with, and I'm going to put that through my crease, and I just want to map out that colour, and I'm probably going to take it a little bit higher because I have really hooded eyes and I feel like that's the only way that I could possibly make a halo eye work. We'll blend later. Taking that blue on a Gesso 230 Luxe pencil brush. Doesn't this look great? Now I'm going to take the shade Daydream and I'm going to use that to blend out that shade Midnight. And I'm going to use a Morphe 507 to do that. I think I'm going to take the shade Jack and I'm just going to try and blend it out. So I'm going to go off camera, I'm going to try and blend everything in together a little bit more. I'm going to try and make the colours pop a little bit more, build the colours up, do what I'd normally do. So this is what I'm looking like so far. I'm not having a fun time with the blues, but that's just me, that's nothing to do with the palette. They're super, super pigmented, which is great, but I'm just not a blue person. Tiffany blue. I'm a Tiffany blue person. So I'm going to take the shade Midnight again, this one right here, and I'm going to put that in like my outer, and yeah, I'll do it on my inner corner as well. The blue's down, it's relatively blended, it's on my outer corner, it's on my inner corner, and I'm just going to use a little bit of the Peeleries Ritual Blank Canvas. This stuff is just amazing. Like, I could not do cut creases until I got this. Like, I can't believe how much difference it has made to cutting the crease. So now that I've done a pretty poor job of doing that, I'm gonna take the shade Glass Slipper and I'm gonna put that where I put the blank canvas but only sort of at the top of the crease, because then I think I want to put a different colour lower down. Now I'm going to take the shade Ballroom, this one right up here, and I'm going to put that underneath that silver. And I'm going to take the shade Nightingale, and I'm just going to use that to blend out, to make it not look really harsh between the shimmer shade and the midnight shade. For my lower lash line, I'm going to take the shade Royal, and I'm just going to put that on my lower lash line. In a corner shade, I'm going to take the shade Ballroom. So I'm going to go off camera, I'm going to finish up this eye and clean everything up, and I'm going to apply the eyelashes that also come in the I Heart Revolution Cinderella Collection, and they come in this exact same packaging, and you can see the eyelashes there. These are what they look like. They're decent length but not too long, and then they kind of like fan out, so I think they're gonna really complement a hooded eye shape, which I'm really excited for. I'm also gonna apply a lipstick, and then I'll be right back to apply the lip gloss, lip topper. I'm back. So off camera I finished off my other eye, and I used the Beauty Bay eyeliner in the shade Minted to line my waterline, and I used the Mascara Revolution as a mascara on my eyelashes. I then applied the eyelashes, which I love. Oh, I just feel like this kind of shaped lash really complement a hooded eye personally. And my lipstick is the I Heart Revolution chocolate one in the shade Salted Caramel. This shade's really pretty, and it feels really nice as well. So let's go. And now I'm just going to apply the lip topper, the Cinderella one. It's like this icy white one, and I'm just going to do the exact same as I did in my other video. Put a little bit on my hand, and then use a lip brush to apply it. That is what the lip topper looks like, or just gives this like icy white kind of thing. I'd wear this again. I think I prefer the gold one just a little bit more, just because it's so unusual, but I definitely wear this again. It is very glittery. Like, I literally did just put a tiny bit on and just used it in the middle and really like brushed it out, so really didn't put much on, but I like it. So this is my final look. What do you think? So for someone that doesn't do blue, I kind of like it. I feel like it's not the best application I've ever done. Like, halo eyes really not my thing, but I do actually like it. I do like it. So I feel like I might do some more halo eyes on my channel. Let me know what you think. I'm so sad because I was supposed to wear these ears for the entire video and I completely forgot to put them on, which is just typical me. But I'm just going to wear them whilst I round up and tell you my final thoughts about the Cinderella collection. So let's start off with the Cinderella single highlighter. This was
very pink.
It's so pink. Like, I would use this as an inner corner highlight shade because that would be really nice and reflective. So we'll get some use out of it, but for someone that loves pink, this is too pink, but never mind. I've got it. It's really cute packaging. It's gonna look really nice like next to my others. I'm happy that I bought it, but if they were gonna bring out like another round of the Disney collection with more princesses or villains or whatever they do next, I'd maybe watch reviews before I bought a highlighter, just in case it's going to be this exact same formula again. But if I was you and they were going to do a restock, I'd just skip on this because I have a really nice pink highlighter in the Revolution Soap palette that I much prefer over this. So if I want an inner corner pink highlighter, I'd probably just reach for that. Although now I've got this, I would reach for this over that, but if I didn't have this, I'm fine to use that. I hope that makes sense. Skip on it, in other words. So let's go with the eyelashes. They're really nice. They come in this like eyelash box that we can reuse. I really like the style of eyelash, like the band's quite thin, super easy to apply. They kind of like fan out and they feel really nice, but this is my kind of lash. If you prefer the much more dramatic lash, then I don't think these are them. But if you prefer much more subtle lash, then these are really, really nice. However, they are like £8, so would I buy them again? Probably. But there are also some cheaper alternative lashes that I really like, but I love Disney, so yeah, I would buy them again. The lip topper, like I said, wasn't my favourite out of the collection, but I do really like it blended in. I'm not sure that I'd wear it on its own. I did try it on its own, but I didn't feel like it was for me. But maybe with a lip liner, it might look nice. But it was just really, really glittery. But using the brush, I feel like it applied a lot nice. And the packaging is so cute. And if I ever do like a blue look or like a silver look, then I have this and that will really complement it. And it's literally a £5 for like really, really cute packaging. And finally the palette, which is £15, but make sure you use a discount code. Like I've recently installed Honey and it's really good. So I actually got 20% off this, so we got it for like about £12 instead of £15, which is great. So yeah, anyway, packaging, beautiful, gonna look stunning all lined up next to each other. And then inside, like I can get away with all three of the blushes, can get away with this highlighter probably. I don't think I'll get away with these on my face. I find the mattes crumbly, but not as crumbly as the Beauty and the Beast one. And the shimmers, I found that I had to spray them to get them to pop like I wanted them to, which I don't mind. That's fine doing that. And like using your finger helps as well. Do you need the palette? Absolutely. If you're a collector of makeup or you love Disney, yeah, it's just beautiful. I love it. Thank you so much for watching my video today, and make sure you hit that like button if you did enjoy this video, and I'd love it if you'd hit that subscribe button too and subscribe to my channel. I have some really exciting videos coming up very soon. The Morphe 35XO, and I was really lucky and I won a huge makeup giveaway from Beauty Bay's Instagram. I'll put like a photo up of what I won, and it was literally £1,000 worth of makeup. So I have that entire unboxing coming up very soon on my channel, so make sure you have that notification bell on just so you're notified of when that goes live. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.